kidding. No, but question of the night. Thank you, 90s. It says, what tips would you recommend for first-time flyers? You know,
smoke shitloads of weed.
Anniversary party is coming up. A lot of people's gonna be getting on planes. I know I'm a first-time flyer. This is gonna be the first time I'm gonna be getting on a plane by myself ever. So I want to see what y'all guys think. I want to see. Has anybody here flown before by themselves?
Yeah.
Not by myself. Several.
Okay. I mean, I've flown by myself when I was 12. I was in D.C. But
yeah, me too.
Wait, hold your thought. Hold that thought, Reggie. Julie, I want to ask you first. What's your tips?
I don't know, if you like to read, bringing a book is good. Just bring something for your neck, and because they'll have, I'm serious, dude, one of those neck blanket or neck pillow things, because they'll have blankets for you. And just like my thing is, I usually stay up all night and just sleep on the plane. But just if you can get yourself to sleep on the plane, okay, or just watch movies on your computer and music. But definitely one of those neck pillows. That's the most important thing.
What about you, April? You said you flown by yourself before, or no?
Not by myself before, but I will say this: just bring like music and chewing gum, because if you've never flown before at all, like it really sometimes it messes with your ear pressure. So to chew on gum, especially when you're taking off, that's a nice trick. That's the only thing I got for you, though. I mean, because you're going to be flying domestic, and international flights are way better because, you know, you're going to be on there a long time, you have TV and everything, but domestic flights, it just feels like 8 hours going 3 hours. So bring something to do. Music.
Yeah. And if you're old enough to drink, you can, like get yourself, like, a bottle of vodka or whatever.
Shit on the plane?
No. If they serve it on the plane. Like, just, like at a higher altitude, you can easily get drunk, and like your nerves will be calm if you're afraid of turbulence, because like sometimes like a little jolt in the plane will set you off.
Okay.
And see like this little gremlin on the side of the wing.
And if you're not a drinker like me, what you do is you buy yourself the strongest edible you can get. You eat that shit before you go up to security, and you just pass out till you get to your destination.
Really quick, actually, this is something that you guys really need to learn too, because I made this mistake and I keep making it, and I'll never do it again. When you go over there and you're gonna get snacks and you're fucking hungry, don't get nothing to eat until you're at your gate. And the reason why is because I had to spend like $6 on a little bag of fucking Doritos, right? I get to security. No, it's bullshit. I get to security, and the fucking security dude grabs it, gets a box cutter knife, and like slit my Dorito bag's throat like it was a fucking syrup.
At security?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Why would you take food with you through TSA?
Yeah, why?
TSA. Yeah, Nick.
Why
would you bring food through the TSA?
Why do they allow you to buy it right before you get to TSA?
I was hoping you were smarter than that, Nick.
Do not bring any food or any liquids with you. And also, speaking of liquids, if you have anything like body wash or whatever, make sure it's travel size. Like get a travel size thing at like Walgreens or something. We made that mistake once where you might think that something's travel size, but it's actually bigger than what it's supposed to be. And I lost out on a $30 body wash, and my mom was mad because it was hers. So just make sure, like if you have anything that's like that you necessarily need that will not make it through TSA, make sure to check that in if you have a separate luggage.
Also, try not to get a boner when you're like being checked, because that'd be awful.
Wow. I've never been checked like that. They just put you through the machine, like the metal machine, and that's it.
Just like they were saying, pretty much go on the watch a movie or something like that. That's what I find always works. Just watching a movie. Hell, you could listen to Double Toasted if you have like them download. Because I remember what I used to do back in the day when I got on planes. Like I downloaded all the Spill stuff from iTunes and I have it on my phone, and so I would just like listen to it while going up, and then like I could just go to sleep to it or anything like that. So that's just my opinion. Just keep your mind off of the stuff.
I'd say that like for me personally, I can't sleep on a plane. So yeah, like what Jack said, just like load up your iPhone, your iPad, or whatever other device you have, and watch just a bunch of stuff. Bring books. But I mean, they have sometimes on the plane, depends which plane you're on, but they'll have a screen behind the seats that you can watch stuff on. They have some free shows, but it's like shows, like they have like The Walking Dead and stuff, but it's like an old episodes and stuff, so it's not really all that great, and you have to pay for the really good stuff. So just make sure you have a lot of stuff to kind of preoccupy your time.
No, Nick, you said you had listened to like a whole bunch of Let's Do This podcast when you was driving. No, you said you was flying. When you said you was flying.
No, yeah, I was flying to Kansas, and then same thing coming back. I was just listening to Let's Do This, and that's when I first heard that episode where co-host and Corey are talking about grill skills.
Press them now, right? Top and bottom, left and right.
If you're a true first-time flyer, whether you have flight anxiety or not, try to get there. Do all the stuff like use the bathroom and all that stuff before you get on the plane. Just trust me, you don't want to have to deal with that airplane bathroom. I would say definitely, obviously with TSA right now, like get there at least 2.5 hours early. That'll give you time to kind of decompress right before you get on the flight. I will preach this, like get you a VR headset, either one of those cheap ones that you can use with any cell phone, or that but attached to your head, or get like the Gear VR if you've got a Samsung device.
Oh,
I gave it to a friend of mine who was flying with me to Vegas, and she stayed in that thing the whole time. She has really bad flight anxiety. She didn't have to drink anything. She didn't have to like sleep through the flight. She put that on. She watched a bunch of movies and music videos, and she was fine. For me, I always have like one solid drink on the plane. So like in the mornings, I know I'm gonna have like Sprite with a splash of OJ, or I'm gonna have a Coke if like it's the afternoon, and just what I'm saying, try and chill. The people next to you will kind of let you know if you seem like you're bugging out. So like there's just nothing to worry about. Keep yourself calm. Bring some gum because you'll always want to pop your ears and that kind of stuff. But other than that, I mean, yeah, like it's not bad. Like just don't hype it up. If you feel like you need to sleep, stay up the night before, and that way you'll be a little more tired when you get on the plane.
Skulls, good point. He said get to the airport 2 hours before your flight. I think that a lot of people have been saying that to me too, so I recommend that as well.
Unless you're going to Chicago,
live.
3 hours if it's Chicago for real, because Chicago's like crazy right now. Are you flying from Midway or O'Hare? I had to fly in and out of O'Hara, and it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare.
I don't know. I think Ganja had some pretty good ideas. I don't know, man.
Actually, I have a tip for you, Julian. Don't look like you're like a Unabomber or some shit, man.
I get all the time.